Hello everyone and welcome back to more Andaron Saga. So, unfortunately we're redoing the same chapter because we lost at the very last second. Yeah, we lost the very last second of that map. So, unfortunately, we're redoing that. I wish I didn't have to, but it's just how this game's designed, I guess. It's just designed in a way to punish you for not knowing things. But this time should be different, since I actually have a pretty good idea of how things work. We're not using Kurt, we're using Haley. Hey Goose. Yeah, like I said, she one-shots the boss, or this guy. This time, it should! Since this time, I actually know what I'm doing. This time I actually know what I'm doing, so we should be fine. We should be good now. Alright, let's go. Lynette dies? How? Like, she shouldn't even be close to him. Like, healers you do not want to keep in range. You don't want to put a healer in range, it's just not a good idea. Put him in the forest with a hand axe. We should be able to do it. We're gonna get a killer axe, we're gonna get a killer bow. And it's just died again. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna need to be careful. You're gonna need to be more careful. Let's see, Fred... It's like some random force just snipes her. It's a fog of war map, you gotta be careful about where enemies can move and where you can see, because they're usually gonna be in a range that you can't always see. That's the tricky part about those maps, is that they can move in areas that you can't quite see. That's why you gotta use torches. You gotta use torches to see things. Alright, let's go. Yeah, man, you can shut up. Alright, here we go. The squad is coming. Bit of a wasted Thoron, but alright. Wait, what? Excuse me? Why is this paladin able to reach me? How is it that I always overlook this paladin's range? Like, I always somehow overlook this guy's range. I don't know how. Ah, crap, I don't have my hand axe equipped. Short axe is dead. Wait, can she reach this guy? Oh, she can! Never mind. I hate you! You're such a bad unit. You just cannot do anything. She's so terrible. She has like no base damage. I think her weapon is just really weak. I think that's part of it. Yeah, the pylum is very weak, unfortunately. And her base strength is, well, it should be better. And you can go hand axe this guy. Yep. She is actually the best trainee. I honestly feel like Elmer is. Elmer, I find easier to train. Gonna bench Christina. Depends. Probably, though. Probably. I'll probably bench her. I dislike this guy. I'm not a fan of this guy. Let's do this. Elmer's the... Really? He's easier to use, because he actually gains extra attack when he... When he's attacking at range. Which he needs, because none of the trainees have like an easy amount of... Like, they just can't... Like, this damage is just not good. It's better than doing 5 damage. I would rather do like 8 or 9 damage than 5. Not to mention he actually doubles things. He can actually double things at base. Like, it was a lot easier giving him kills than giving Christina. It's a lot easier to give him kills than Christina. It's so much easier to give him kills. Like, it's not even funny how much easier it is to give him kills. Miss Natalie, I really cannot stand Natalie. I'm sure she's a good unit, but I cannot stand her character. Her character is just that annoying to me. It's just that freaking annoying. I just can't stand her. You know, Barret. Oh yeah, Barret's amazing. Barret's amazing. But she's also very over-leveled. Level 17, yeah. She's, like I said, she's also level 17. That's probably at least part of the reason why. Oh dear, there's a lot of calves here, isn't there? You benched Garum? For this map, yeah. I think, so, God, I've said this like 10 times. So what people don't realize is you only get 12 slots for this map. I would love to field a lot more units. There's a lot of units I want to use. I had to bench Thea, Coulter, and Garum for this. Just so I could get Sham to get a support with his sister. Oh crap, I forgot to get the support. But because it just punted, like, I don't know why it decides to just force you to have to bench so many units. It's stupid, I don't like it, but that's it. Like, people are like, whoa, why are you not using it? Because I can't for this map. Like, I had to bench someone. I had to bench someone. I didn't want to bench anyone, but unfortunately I had to bench someone. Like, 12 units in a giant map like this. Like, I get you get more units, but like, I get this map using units, but that's still really annoying. Because it ruins my planning. Sham Shea support. Well, I'm using Sham, so it doesn't affect me much. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use him, but I do want that. I do want that magic. I do want that magic. Fight Alexander. I don't think it's impossible. Like, it's legit impossible. You are not killing this guy. You're not even stealing from this guy. You just can't. The only way is if you have like some really souped up promoted unit. But even then, he's got 23 res and 27 defense. You're not killing this guy. I don't care what you say. You're not killing this guy without some serious RNG manipulation. That's the only way you're doing this. You're not killing him. You're not stealing from him. You just. If this was FE6, if this was with FE6 theft, then you could easily steal from him. Garum could kill him? No, he couldn't. Garum would not be killing him. He would not be able to kill him. Because he would have such a hard time hitting this guy. It's like he might do enough raw damage with the crit bonus, but there's zero chance this guy would hit him. There's no chance he's hitting him. Garum would not be able to kill him, because he just wouldn't be able to hit him. He'd probably be able to do enough damage with a crit, but he just would not hit. 26 speed and 17 defense. He has 116 avoid. You are not killing that. You are not hitting that. Yeah, you are not hitting a guy with 116 avoid. Forget it. If there was a way to knock that Gladiolus off him, maybe. Maybe you could, if you could knock off that Gladiolus. But, you're not, you wouldn't be able to do it now. I think it's legit impossible. Without, like, some serious RNG manipulation or something. I think it's legit impossible. I think that's why they also put a gold gem there just to troll you. It's just to troll you, I think. There's, like, no feasible way you can kill this guy. There's legit no way to kill him. It doesn't matter what you suggest, it probably won't work. Sure shot promoted Kurt. I doubt that'd work. I doubt it'd do it. And I hate early promotion. I hate it. I hate it. I will not do it. I refuse. I don't like early promoting. I really don't like it. It might be optimal, but I don't like it. I refuse to do it. You kill a guy with his whole gang body blocking. You're not supposed to. This guy, you just cannot. You can take Alexander. Yeah, no, you can't. Like I said, the only way you can kill Alexander is if you like rig the RNG. I abhor early promoting. Yeah. There are rare instances where I will, but it is very rare that I will. If I do early promote, it's like level 18 or something. And I just don't see any reason to early promote right now. I'll field a promoted unit if I need one. But Halberd, now. Like, I don't think you realize just how souped up this guy's stats are. You are not... Look at this avoid. You are not hitting this. You're not hitting a guy with 116 avoid. It's just not happening. Let me show you the hit my guys have. 134. 107. 123. 110. 132. 79. 137. 150. See, she's got okay-ish hit. But even then, there's no way. Like, 151 hit is good, but like... That's like a 39... It's like a 30-something, or low 40% chance to hit. Sure, I get what you're thinking. Oh, she could sure shot. This guy's got 27 defense. Let's do the counts. Let's just do the counts, guys. Just because you want to entertain the idea. Okay, so we've got quick draw, right? We got quick draw. So, okay, hunting bow is by far our best option. 24 plus 14. That's 38 damage. Plus another 5. That's 43. That's 43 damage. Against this guy, that is not even 20 damage. That isn't even 20 damage to this guy. And mind you, we don't double him. Hunting bow could help. There's no way though. We won't even take a third of this guy's HP off. And that's our best weapon. Equip Rose Thrower on Sam and Dire Thunder. It still wouldn't do enough. Okay, you know what? Let's entertain the idea, right? So let's see. This guy's got 70 hit with this. He's got... Okay, so we get 25 more hit, right? 25 more hit. So that's what, 150? Again, that's around 40% chance to hit. That's only around 40% chance to hit. This does 8... Yeah, it has 18 might. 20... So effectively what we're looking at is... Not 25, 35. We're looking at 35 damage. 35 damage, again. But that's minus his defense. His defense, which is 27. That's only like 8 damage. That's only 8 damage. That is only 8 damage. And then Dire Thunder. So yeah, that is 23. That's 23. He's not gonna quad. There's no way he's quadding. 23. Yeah, he doesn't even do damage. He doesn't do damage. So I think you severely underestimate just how beefed up this guy is. He's like, you are not hit. One, you're not hitting this guy, and two, you're not killing him. You're not doing any damage to him. I lost Sean, but I got Garum. Well, rip magic for you. But yeah, no, I don't think you realize just how souped up this guy is. You're not killing this guy. It's just not happening. You're not getting this guy. Your best bet would be to steal the gold gem, but you can't even do that because if this is like FE7, then it needs your speed to be higher than the enemy, and you're not gonna have a thief with higher speed. So you're not. He doesn't move. He doesn't move. That's the whole point. He doesn't move, so you don't have to fight him. Even if you promote Coulter, at cap speed, he's gonna have like 23 speed. That's not gonna be enough to. That's not gonna be enough to be as fast as this guy. This guy has 26 speed. You'd have to promote him and give him a good few levels just to be on par with this guy's speed. It's probably possible, but your Coulter would need to be fairly overleveled and promoted. Weapon speed doesn't count. Really? It doesn't? The added on speed doesn't count? So 23 versus 21. Does he get 1 speed upon promotion? You still need a few levels. You still need a promotion and a few levels. Okay, I mean, like that does make things a little bit easier, but you still need 21. You still need 21 speed at least to steal from him. And I don't think you're he doesn't get enough promo gains to get it. As far as I know. So unless he gets enough at promo gains for speed, then you'd have to give him another few levels just so he could steal. And yeah, it is possible. It is possible if you're like over level your Coulter. Like if you use him a lot, it is theoretically possible to do. But is it worth it? I mean, it is 20,000 gold. It is 20,000 gold, so it probably is worth it. But I mean, Coulter is kind of hard to keep alive. Well, not really. I'm 100% certain he did that. He probably didn't even think you were gonna steal it from this guy. Because the amount of setup you'd need just to steal it would be a lot. It is theoretically possible you could do it. Like, theoretically, yeah, you could do it. But it's very, very unlikely. We'll take out the Devil X by just setting out a ghost after him. No Devil X scare. Things only gave us one bard. He gives you one bard, but he gives you... Eventually he gives you this guy who pretty much is like a secondary use of Mortem. Well, not really. But he's like a free... He's like a free bait sort of character. Like, you can just use this guy to bait out an attack and get a free chip damage. To get free chip damage. He probably doesn't do damage. No, he probably doesn't do damage. Yeah, no, he would not do damage. That's the problem. He wouldn't do damage. Like, yeah, he could go over there. Like, he could kill some of these guys. Yeah, he could kill some of these guys. It'd take him a while, but he could kill some of these guys. The problem is, even if he gets over here, he's not doing any damage to Alexander. He's just not. He's flat just not doing damage. He just is not gonna do damage. That's all there is to it. He's just not doing damage. See, and it also uses that Great Lance attack, which is nice. Is this a female calf? I think it is. Oh, that's not great. I think these are a lot of female calves. Fred gaming, absolutely. Fred is definitely gaming. But, oh god, what the heck? I'm too used to soldiers actually being weak. Well, then also he has an axe reaver. Oh, I love these reinforcements. I love them. Favorite reinforcements in the game. Ah, jeez. I love this. Can I even Canto out of this? Like, I can Canto, yes, but... They give me a lot of secret books in this game. Alright, what we got? That sucks. That sucks. Maybe we can set up a kill? Well, not with this, but... Let's see, 22 plus 6, I believe. We need 6 damage. And, of course, we don't do it. Yeah, she's just really hard to train. She just does not do any damage. Yeah, like Garum. Garum has a bit of a skill issue. But I mean, not that many units have that significant of skill issues. That's kind of the problem, isn't it? If we could get her up here, we could maybe do it. I never understood. I never understood why FE8 decided to give trainees 4 move. Like, really? They're already hard enough to use as is, and you decide to go hamper the move? Like, I never understood that design choice. I know that's not an Andaron Saga thing, I know it's a vanilla FE8 thing, but, like, I don't get why they thought that made sense. Like, they're already insanely weak. At least let them have base movement, instead of negating that for some weird reason. Like, they're armors. Their movement is the same as an armor, but they have no durability of an armor. It doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, there's supposed to be an uphill battle to train, but oh, never mind. We might be able to do this as long as you hit. Okay. Yeah, that's. I just need 1 damage. Little legs aren't designed for distance, I guess. If we can hit this. Oh right, it's a Lance Reaver. We're not gonna hit. 0 damage. 0 damage on a generic Cav. What an amazing unit. She's good, guys, I promise. I swear, guys, she's good. Like, how am I supposed to give her kills when she doesn't do any damage, you know? Like, how are you supposed to do that? And people were saying Ganondorf was untrainable. Like, no, the guy literally levels up from just chipping. He doesn't even need to get a kill. He just needs to do damage. If you can get him to throw it, if you can get him to do 1 damage, he gets like a level up. But nah, apparently Christina good though. Like I made Ganondorf intentionally being as brain dead as possible to train. Oh, she can actually double this guy. Nice. And she still doesn't get a level from it. Yeah, Ganondorf is supposed to be brain dead to train. He's supposed to be absolutely brain dead to train. To sort of make up for the fact that he's late in the ROM. Like, you literally just have to do 1 damage with him. That's it. You don't have to set up a kill or anything. Just give him just chip. That's literally all you gotta do. At least until he promotes. Which by then he should be able to get kills. And actually be somewhat useful on the battlefield. That was the whole point. That was the whole idea. Remember Janel for the Doria joke? That's... You could definitely do that. You can definitely do that. Oh, that's right. Jaka's supposed to talk to that guy's wife and, like, I don't know, cuck Alexander or something. I don't freaking know what he does. You know what? I think you can stay behind because you just don't really do much on this map. You're not really that useful on a map full of just calves. Of course, it would be nice to at least give her a level. Estelle Gaming. Estelle's great. How are we gonna kill all these guys? Especially with a dancer unable to move. Still the recruitment for later. I don't get it though, like, why didn't he counter with the javelin? Because of a certain cool skill called Dazzle. Opponents cannot counterattack this unit. She only can take enemy attacks on enemy phase. She's player phase the unit. She's the most player phase unit ever. She literally does not take a hit at all during player phase. She does not take any hits on player, or no, yeah, she doesn't take any hits on player phase. Lovely. I gotta do something about this, otherwise she's gonna die or some stupid thing like that. Because she's a crappy trainee. That, like, it's so hard to give her any experience at all. Because she just does not... She just... The only thing she can really do is just... She can hit things, but she gets no experience off it. Can you give her a Lance of Greater Might? I don't think so. I might be able to give her an Iron Lance, but I think that's about it. That's chapter 9 so far. It's actually giving me more trouble than I think the last 2 chapters did. I mean, not right now, it's not, but like, I think it's more tricky than those 2. The enemies aren't that scary, but just the weird way that chapter 9 works screwed me over. Because this is my 2nd attempt. Mind you, it only took me 1 attempt with chapter 7. Yeah, I mean, no one talks about chapter 9, but I think it's harder than people give it credit for. Like, yeah, it's not quite as aggressive as 7 and 8, but like it's really, I think it's worse for, like, if you're playing blind, it's worse than 7, I think. I think it's worse than 7. Like, yeah, it doesn't put as much pressure on you, but like, after a few turns, it just becomes a complete mess. It just, like, it's completely, absolutely hostile towards anyone who is playing blind. Like, if you're playing blind, the game just craps on you. Like, that's what it does. It just, no mercy for you at all. Why can you not double? Oh god, you can't kill anything. He can die, it's really hard to get him killed. Please hit. I really need to be hit. Oh my god, you idiot! Can you please hit something? Like, I really needed that to hit. I don't have many units left. Okay, well, Jaka can do this. Steel command appeared. Who cares? Who cares? It's like, the guy was carrying like a concoction or something. Who cares? Like, it's a concoction. You get 1,000,000 of them. It's just kind of unnecessary. But we gotta do something about this Horse Slayer. We gotta do something about this Horse Slayer. I think I'm gonna get a Fred kill right here. We're gonna get a Fred kill. Fred's really good with the Steel Lance. He's not that slowed down by Steel Lances, and just that extra bit of damage usually helps him kill things. It's great. And I think we're gonna give this to Haley. We're gonna give this to Haley. You know what? Let's get a Killer Bow. Yeah, I never got the bottom left of this, so I'm kind of curious. Nice crit. Haley is our ticket to getting the relic. Haley is our ticket to getting the relic. That is, she is who's gonna make or break this map. Whether we win this or not is all in Haley's hands. This map, it doesn't have a formal time limit, but it kind of does have a time limit. It kind of does, because it just gets really ridiculous with its reinforcements. So like, yeah, the Andaron Saga is all about that. It doesn't have like a hard time limit, but it has like a very, yeah, yeah, there's like a semi time limit, I guess. Does he live this? 19 and 17? I think he does. That's a blue gem. That kind of sucks. I don't have anyone to pick that up. Nah, he can take it. Well, see, I did the calculations, Zora, and I realized something. Haley with the hunting bow does just enough to one-shot the boss, this guy. See? Okay, I'm gonna show you. So he's got 42 HP, right? And 8 defense. Right? You see what I mean? She needs to hit him once. She needs to hit him once. That's all she needs to do. This does 24 damage against horses. Plus 14 strength. So that's 38 damage. Plus 5 damage. That's 43. That's 43 damage. Wait, that doesn't one-shot, does it? Yeah, because it's 8 defense, so... That doesn't one-shot, does it? That doesn't one-shot. Yeah, because... I forgot it. Wait, it doesn't one-shot. What the heck? I could dance. I could dance. But she does get doubled. That's the problem. She gets doubled. How to deal with that? She gets doubled. The culture... I've heard there's a glitch here. But I think it's with the secret event. She should live around a combat with the thing, with the luck thing, with the holy whatever it's called. She would live a crit with that. She would not live a crit. She would not get crit with that being held, and she can live around a combat. She doesn't live it that well, but she can live it. Okay, she really likes leveling defense and res. Just, oh my god, no! Stupid Cav. Silence have no... Yeah, every magic weapon's like that. How did I forget about that? Plan to use any flies yet? I do want to use Shay. I was considering maybe using Jaheira, but like, her level ups were kind of bad. Her level ups kind of sucked. Oh, great, these come in. I thought they came in a little bit later. I thought they waited a little bit longer. I didn't really... My first impression of Jaheira wasn't that great. Like, she was useful in the chapter she shows up in, but like, her level ups were not that good. Her level ups sucked. Do you double this Cav? Of course not. I will never count on Christina to do anything right ever again. Like, legit, I'm just never gonna count on her. The Shum secret event. I've never seen it. Oh, she might be able to get the kill with this. With Boogie's help, she might be able to do it. No, wait, she still doesn't do enough. Nah, there's like no... I'm trying to give her a kill, but like she makes it really hard. Look at this. This is garbage. This is freaking garbage, man. Who came up with this? This is an awful unit. Secret event. There's supposedly like some buggy secret event that appears on this map. I don't know. Like I don't know. I've heard it's really like really glitchy or something. But I have yet to encounter a secret event, so I don't know. Dance for Christina. No, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. It's just really not worth it. There's literally zero reason to do that. Counted one in chapter 4. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you guys are just getting lucky or something. I'm gonna put Morty right here. I'm gonna trade you the item. Yeah, we're gonna go over here and sell our other gem. I don't even know what the shop sells. Like the vendor? I don't know what the vendor sells. I have zero idea what the vendor sells. Cool experience. I feel like mine showed me a peek into the boss later on. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh god, get out of there. If he goes near the mountain. So that's why someone was telling me to stay near the south with him. Gonna do the secret objective? Well, if it appears. I mean, I've never got a secret or the secret mission thing to appear. Too late, but not important. Yeah. Alright, just take it out with... I don't really want to use a Dire Thunder. Yeah, just do this. Screw it. Just get this guy out of here. Yeah, we just need to get out of here. You cannot kill the husband. It's impossible. I'm gonna show you why. Look at these stats. Now look at his avoid. You're not hitting that. You're not hitting that. You are not hitting 160 on void. And even if you do, you are not doing enough damage. You need like 3 or 4 attacks. You need like 5 of your strongest attacks, 5 or 6 of your strongest attacks to hit. And the best you're gonna get is like a 40%. Your most accurate of your options are like 40%. You're not killing this guy. You're not killing this guy with that RNG manipulation. That's the only way. The only way you're doing this is just flat RNG manipulation. You are not killing that guy. You could theoretically, with the right setup, steal from him, but you're not killing him. You are not killing him. I know you're thinking, oh, you can go use... No, you can't. You can't use the Rose... The Rose Thorn does like 8 damage. The Rose Thorn does like 8 damage. You're not killing him with the Rose Thorn. And you are not doubling this guy. If you train Christina into Paladin, she gains access to Anima Magic Dire Thunder, which makes her William Theodore all Reinhardt's and Olwen's. I mean, that is nice, but like... She's so hard to get off the ground. I don't think I've seen a harder unit to train in all my experience playing Fire Emblem. Like, that is really hard to train. Does like 3 damage to everything and doesn't double. Like, that's really hard to use. Especially when everyone else pretty much just like 1 rounds. Train Christine. No. She's like near impossible to train. You are not training. Like, if she had like a higher lance rank, maybe to use things like Horse Slayers or something like that, she might be usable, but no, she's just not usable like this. And she doesn't even get that much experience from like getting kills. Like, she doesn't even level up from getting a kill. She's not worth it. Her growths aren't good. They're not. They're not. They're absolutely not worth it. I've heard she's a beast, but like, how on earth are you supposed to train this? Like, how on earth? Like, you're not keeping that alive. I can tell you right now, you're not keeping that alive. What's her speed? 17. We could actually kill with Haley. We could kill with Haley. We could kill the Falcon Knight with Haley. That is very true. She can take a hit. Okay. We really want to start getting down over here. We kind of have to get down here. Okay. I don't understand how that's so accurate on Tortimer. Well, I guess he doesn't get weapon primal advantage. She's a smaller, quote-on fixed version of Fred. What do you mean by fixed version of Fred? Fred's just better. Oh, you're too scared to attack me, wuss. Absolute wuss. That wuss is too afraid to attack her. Nose is dead. Ugh, gonna attack all these stupid calves and flyers. I love flying reinforcements. Oh, never mind. That was the wrong one. All right, yeah, kill it. Stupid Falcon Knight. Rip. Nah, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. It's game's overflowing with training units. Yeah, it's also overflowing with overpowered reinforcements. Kind of making them irrelevant. A short lance. Can I just Devil Axe this? Can we Devil Axe? Does it Iron Axe kill? It doesn't. Okay, you know what? Devil Axe time, boys. Devil Axe time. Are you kidding me? Well, at least he didn't die to that. At least he didn't die. Could have been worse. He could have died. He could have died. Could have been worse. I swear most... That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. That's like actually really bad. That's really bad actually. Oh my god. Why did you miss? Why did you miss? Oh god. Make my life way harder than it needs to be. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. You're the sniper right there. Yes, but she's got a really important mission that I gotta do really fast. There's something I have to do with her very quickly. She needs to be in another place right now. She needs to be getting down to that boss as soon as possible. So you know what? I might just actually move Shay down there to take care of this stupid Pegasus. I might just do that because I'd rather have my flyer be going all the way around the place than my sniper that needs to be in another place right now. So we're missing on... What do you mean, missing on? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god, there's so many guys I gotta kill right now. This is awful. We're gonna attack this guy because it's across the forest. There we go. Goodbye. I'm not sure you have to get all the objectives on this map. That just seems impossible. You hate stat boosters or something? For the 10 billionth time, I would love to deploy more people, but I don't have enough space to deploy people. I had to bench someone, and there weren't that many steel balls on this map. There's a few, but I just had to sit that one out. There are 12 deployment slots on this map. There's like 18 people I want to field. Does Buggy count? Does he? I mean, he's not very fast. I don't think he's fast enough to steal from. He's probably not fast enough to steal from. Let's. Okay, what is your speed? Your speed is 12. Your speed is 12, and Buggy's speed is 10. Yeah, he's just not fast enough. He's just not fast enough. He's not good for thieving. He's really not that great for thieving. Unless you're still from like a very slow unit. Please don't miss. I beg you, do not miss. Thank you. Jeez. The thief. Yeah. If only you had that stealable speed wing. Yeah, it would help. It would certainly have helped. I'm not gonna lie, that would help. It would help. We gotta deal with all this crap. We gotta deal with all this. How many deployment slots for endgame, just in case training the amount of people? I've heard it increases from here. Like, from here on out, it gets better. But, like... I wish it was good to begin with, you know. And I'm at 13 or 4. That's terrible. There's no excuse for that. These maps are huge and have a million reinforcements. There is zero excuse for anything less than like 16. There is zero excuse for anything less than like 16 per map. These maps are enormous. And have, like I said, they have like 40 enemies to begin with, and they have like another 50 reinforcements. There is zero excuse for you not to be able to field more units. That's just stingy. That's just stingy. That's all I can say. That's stingy and nothing else. If these maps were kind of small, I could see that, but like, is genuinely a pain. That's what I've heard. I've heard like everyone say that Chapter 17 is just cancer. I don't feel the squeeze anymore. I'm rotating 2 units. It's not that bad. Yeah, I guess it's just one of those uncomfortable parts of the game right now, where this really, really hurting you. We need to do something about this Killer Lance. The Killer Lance cannot be allowed to live. Being on hard mode decreases how much you can deploy. Oh, so it's got... Why does it have FE7 deployment? That's stupid. FE7 is the only game I know that does that. On hard mode. FE7 is the only game I know that does that. And I cannot kill this Falco Knight for the life of me. Oh right, it's a Falco Knight. Oh god, we gotta go kill this thing. You wanna take... no, this is hard mode. So that makes it the difficulty doesn't touch deployment slots? I don't think it does. Brings about 8 people in a 32 by 32 with... Yeah, that's just BS. Like, if per se... If, let's say that the map was like, I don't know, like the size of a FE7 or FE8 map. If most of the maps were that size, I would say, okay, fair enough, you know. But the thing is, it's just jerkish. Like, these maps have no right being as big as they are and having as many units as they do on the enemy side, and you're just allowed like 12 units. Like, that's stupid. Like, the main reason why people say in like FE7 and stuff, like on hard mode, they say like, oh, but just moving up the deployment slots, just increasing them, would make the maps a little too easy. Because they're not really designed to allow you having a larger number of units. But that's absolute BS on an Andaron Saga. That's absolute BS, because they're like, you could still make this maps pretty hard, even with like 16 units on the field. It's like the devs of Project Ember work on this game. I don't really know what to say, but like, they could easily have put in more unit slots for most maps, and they still would be a decent challenge. They loved using OP units, insane weapons, and unit stats. Yeah, units are fun to use in this game, but they do have some kind of broken, it's all player phase combat. Well, player phase isn't that bad. Like, player phase player phase FE is fun. You can make a good player phase game. FE6, all of Fates is player phase. I would say also like Shadow Dragon. Like, it's not the problem that it's player phase. It's not the problem that it's very player phase. You can make a good player phase game. There are good player phase games, but the problem is, this just doesn't really do it well. It's funny, but the trade-off is massive attack stats. That's really annoying. Yeah, because everyone's got to have really high attack. You have physics stuff? Okay, you do. I mean, it's like, you can definitely do... You can 100% do, good player phase. You can have a very player phase oriented game. But the problem is you have to take into account, and I think this game actually has done a pretty good job of it, take into account of like, I guess, how killable the enemies are. The enemies are fairly killable. Like, notice that I don't really have that many issues actually killing enemies. Like just look at the generic cabs and stuff. Like, they're easy to kill. Almost everyone in my army doubles, and they usually kill, if not get very close to killing. That's not the issue. The issue is just too many of them. There's just too much enemy clutter. You haven't seen anything yet. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm only in chapter 9 out of like 31. So yeah, I have not seen anything yet. I'm sure I haven't seen anything yet. But we really need to get down there, and we really need to start hammering these guys pretty hard. Because, like I said, we need to kill the boss before he does this funny little summoning. We also need to get the dancer down, which... where's the dancer? Yeah, he's kind of further away from where I'd like him to be. I need him to be, like, down here to help us out. This map, in theory, is pretty easy and quick. The problem is the enemy, the reinforcements just constantly slow you down and bite at you. No speed, of course. He actually did get a speed level. He got a really good level before I had to reset, but unfortunately that's all gone. Oh boy, he's gonna... Oh no, he's gonna leave already. We might be a little too late. We might be a little too late. They do not give you much time in this game. They really don't give you much time. They don't give you much time at all. My guess is if I can kill him before he summons his little friends, well, before he decides that he needs more help, then we could still pull it off. Sacrifice Christina's water. Nah, that's not gonna do anything. That's gonna work. How strong is this guy? He's... Oh god, he's gonna kill her, bro. Lovely. Problem is, we can't kill this guy the way I want him. Christina has a good speed bump for the enemies. I don't really like sacrificing people, period. Can I have a... Hold on, what I could use... I could use Jaka's Horse Slayer, at least one of the... Oh my god! This stupid train's awful. This train is awful. Ringguard stationary. Until the AI changes. The AI is gonna change in like 2 turns. Which is the problem. That's the thing. I'm trying to race against the clock here. Because I need to race against the clock in order to do this. Okay, I need you to... Crap. He's gonna be right here. I mean, he at least one-shots, but the thing is I gotta get you out of the way now. Otherwise, you're gonna be in range of this guy, I can just snipe me. Because I need her to be down there. I really need her to be down there. And I don't even know if she can go on that tile just yet. Like, next turn. I might even rescue her. Why do you give him the holy thing? Why didn't you give him the holy thing? The better question is why does Barit still have it? That's the better question. Yeah, that's not great. Mortimer Clone Bay. Oh, you got a good point. You got a. You know what? Yeah, we could actually do that. We could actually do that. That's actually not a dumb idea. That is not a dumb idea at all. Okay, we gotta kill this guy. Iron Blade, I think, will do the trick. Yeah, we gotta mop these guys off. We gotta mop them up. I might even use a rescue staff just to get my sniper down there. But the thing is, he doesn't... Yeah, it won't really protect Fred. Aren't the brigands at the villager yet? What do you mean? At the village? They're really freaking slow. I don't even understand the point of these. These brigands don't even make sense. Like, I'm just like, what kind of brigands are these? These guys are jokes. I'd like to go to the vendor, though. Ideally, I'd like to go to the vendor. But I can't seem to reach it. She does just not enough damage. Anti-camping brigands? But, like, they move so slowly, I don't... Like, they move so... They're not the anti-camping. Like, I don't know what the heck they're doing. I legit... In a ROM hack full of just, like, absolute BS, I have no idea why they're so tame. And just so far behind. Like, this game doesn't feel balanced, but, like, then there's stuff like this, I'm just like, what are they exactly trying to do? Like, what are these guys trying to stop me from doing? Like, I don't see what the point is there. So this guy needs to... True, I'll make them flyers so the next... Alright, let's see. Kill them with your Pegasus, they don't have weapon training. That's true, but they do a lot of damage against me. They both, remember, they both have steel axes. That does still quite a bit of damage. She would not live. She wouldn't survive that long. I could go on, like, this tile or something. I could go on this tile and maybe hope for a good proc. Because they don't both attack me here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I figured one of them was probably gonna miss. Wait, they have 20 speed? What the heck? They have 20 speed? Are you kidding me? What are that 20 speed? I could go try to kill this guy, though. Yeah, I could just go kill him. That solves that problem. Goodbye. But now the question is how to get this guy over down here fast enough. I think we have to rescue. We have to rescue one of them. This is Project Ember tier balancing. It is. It is. It's sad, but it is. It's sad because it's true. It's just... Yeah, it's just not balanced well. I could have done this a little bit better, I think. As long as we can reach the tile that he's standing on, we're good. So I came and attacked the boss, but... She should be able to. We're getting ready for next turn. Ciderman, we're getting ready for next turn. We're not doing it this turn. I know she can't hit this turn. As long as she can go on the next turn and attack him, then we're good. As long as she can hit him on the next turn, that's what we want. And what we honestly need. Because we're going for a kill next turn. That's when he summons his brother. We're gonna rescue staff and hit. No. We can't reach. I know we can't reach. I could have done something a little bit better there, but it's whatever. All they do is just block the shop. That's like all they do. Oh my god, Shay. Can you please hit? Or proc something. Proc something would be better. I'm gonna laugh if he misses. No, that's a crit. That is absolutely a crit. Well, better you than... better you than someone else. Wait. Wait. You're not supposed to move. Oh, right, that's the paladin. Crap. Stupid paladin. Shut up. Paladin on his way to go screw me over. It doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, we just need to... Okay, here's what we need to do, guys. She doesn't get doubled, so... Well, we can't get the... That sucks. We can't get the Regalia, but we can at least kill this guy. We were just too late, I think. Give her the holy thing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It still sucks we weren't able to actually get the Regalia. Like, if we're gonna do all this, we should at least get the Regalia, but no. One turn too late. No Regalia, but do you at least take the steps for an early Caroline? No, this map does not chill at all. Never got the Regalia, don't worry about it. Yeah, this map 100% is BS. It does not take into account all the stuff it throws at you. Oh wait, they're siblings? That's kind of funny. Yeah, no, I mean, like, these guys leave on, like, turn 3. Like, how in the world are you supposed to get over there? Without just spamming staves and stuff. That's, like, the only way. Because they're also, again, the game loves just spawning crap at you. Is Kurt dead? No, I just benched him for this map. Shame, honestly, because, like, the Gale Shot makes Kurt, like, a top 3 unit in the game. Like, turn 6. It's still too little. Because you have to make it across this giant sea of grass and horses. They're supposed to kill these. I swear they didn't think this sort of stuff through. They didn't really consider how you're supposed to do this. Like, when they designed this, they didn't really take into account how you're supposed to do this. Like, none of the objectives on this map are really feasible to do in the very small window of time you have. It's just not feasible. I would have fielded Garum, but... Well, they just don't give you that many deployment slots on this map. She gets good levels. She's been getting a lot better levels than freaking what's his face? Than Kurt. Kurt has just gotten crap levels. He's gotten like 5 just really crappy levels. But she's actually gotten like 2 really good levels. Just not this time. Like, how in the world are you supposed to do this on... How are you supposed to do this on Lunatic? Watch this miss. Watch these both miss. Okay, good. For me, it was easy. How? How was it easy? Like, what? How was it easy? You did this on their first try? I find that hard to believe. This map just throws twists and turns at you all the time. Lunatic is... Honestly, even hard mode's kind of BS. At least in parts. In parts, it's kind of BS. Heard old, but most early secret objectives expect early promoted units. Yeah, that I just don't like that sort of design. Who actually unironically likes early promoting? Early promoting is cringe. I've gotten both Caroline and Gale Shot on Lunatic, but it requires heavy use of double hunting, bow on Garm and Kurt. Rescue staff on Jaka to throw a javelin at Caroline. You just have to hit her, right? You just have to hit her, that's it. Dance, Rescue, and Cav. It's BS just playing PH. To be honest, people say that, but like... like, at the end of the day, like, PH isn't the main person deciding these decisions, so... In a sense, I kind of blame Mengs, because he's the one that actually let this go through. Has this chapter really been that hard? It had like if you're playing it blind, it's I think it's worse than Chapter 7 if you're playing it blind. This thing pulls out all these weird curveballs. This map does. I don't like it. It pulls all these sorts of weird curveballs. Like Chapter 7 is at least kind of predictable. This isn't. Rather obnoxious than hard. It's kind of both, honestly. I would have changed man after that. It's just like what we were talking about in Dawn of Clave is like even the devs can't beat an Iron Man at this game. Like Dawnlet's on Season 4, he hasn't even gotten to Chapter 7 of a Lunatic. Not even once. He hasn't gotten to Chapter 7 in one of his seasons. I know, he's on the dev team. Okay, that's a good level. But like, and they insist that it doesn't need to be. They insist that there's no changes necessary. Like, if you're the one who made the hack and you can't win, then like, that says something about the balancing. So, yeah, he's a good. It's a good Fred. Yeah, I agree. We gotta get Angelus out of here. We gotta get him out. I might use Mortimer to kill this. That's I got some things to say. Saw that unlucky crit. Yeah, we need to get him out. We need to get him out. The game changed. I don't know. I think it needs some. I think it needs more time to cook. Gameplay wise, I think it needs more time to cook. I know people on the dev team would probably furiously dispute that, but I think it needs more time it needs more time to cook. What is this guy like? He's got a skill bow, and he's got a double bottom on. How does bottom one do? On a 40 fine. Independent hack devs dispute this claim. Independent hack. That's funny. Oh, we can just one-shot this guy. I could just one-shot him. I love silver blades. This hack made me like silver blades. Yeah, these guys can't hit me. These guys cannot hit me. Is this your first run, or have you done multiple? This is my first run, and because of all the random BS, I'm only on Chapter 10. Chapter 9. Beware the next turn. They start moving or something? Because he's dead now, so he can't he can't start moving. He can't start moving. Oh, I'm in the sniper. I'm in longbow range. That's not really that scary. Longbows aren't really that scary. It gets repaired later. Oh, sick. That's helpful. That's actually pretty helpful. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty helpful. I'm moving this just in case. You get to Liam for kill shot and how you kill him. Well, I'd assume that's much later in the game because you're not killing that guy at this point in the game. That's for sure. You're not killing him right now. Well, no, Liam. Yeah, Liam you can kill. I mixed him with Alexander. I mixed him with Alexander. No, what I was gonna do, if I were a little bit faster, Zev, if I were going to kill him, I had my plan to kill him was actually hunting bow Haley with and then Bard. That was my plan. It didn't work because I was one turn too late. I was like one turn too late, unfortunately. But Alexander's stupid anyway. Trained Fred a lot. Wait, oh, because that. Okay. Yeah, Alexander is literally just a troll character. You know, I don't mind too much Like, I'll let them get away with the trolling for that. But, like, the rest of this map is inexcusable. Like, the rest of the trolling on this map, what? Why does he do that much with a longbow? The game orders you to play ultra aggressive. Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of that design. And it also really punishes blind play. It really punishes blind play hard. Longbow buffed? Yeah, I guess it was, wasn't it? Finally, we can see what's in the shop! A bunch of tomes. And... okay, that's not bad. Bows are really buffed, and yes, all the bows are stronger. Yeah, kind of feels like it. I'll buy this. I'll buy one of these. Wait, do they have shine tomes? Crap, I should have looked. Should have looked a little bit harder. That's an S still kill. That is an S still kill if I've ever seen one. The armor units are there just in case you went on the top route with Bloodamon. Wow, that's a bad level. Though she has been leveling pretty well, so I'll take it. You know, I think Steel Weapons did need a buff. Steel Weapons did need a buff. In GBA, they did need a buff. So I'll accept that. If you got any more questions... oh, I appreciate the help. Especially that this game is really punishing the blind play. I actually don't mind a little bit of assistance. Because like I said, this game, like, it punishes you for playing blind, which is stupid because at some point you're going to be playing blind. But then again, it is a fault that a lot of Fire Emblem games have, not just a ROM hack. I really don't like playing Fire Emblem games blind because they always punish you for blind play. Like I said, the only Fire Emblem I've ever played that feels like it's actually designed to be played blind is like Three Houses. Three Houses actually feels pretty okay. Are you playing Theodore and Samuel? I'm actually trying to work on Samuel and Fred. I'm trying to work on Samuel and Fred. This longbow is very scary. 5 crit. So I think they did the engage thing because I believe in engage. Do steel weapons have crit and engage? I think they do. So they did what engage does, I think. Because I believe engage does that. So they may have taken inspiration from that. And people say that like, oh, it was made before engage. There's probably something they took from engage. I would assume. Maybe even just a small little change. I would not be surprised if they took some small thing from engage. Because I would be very surprised if they didn't do anything. There's a vanilla way to play Fire Emblem, but if there's vanilla, I don't think clone attack sniper. Could he reach the sniper? I don't see a way he could. Is there a way to get him to reach the sniper? I don't think there is. Unless you mean put the clone in the... but the problem is he can attack in all sorts of places. That's hard. We gotta go through... we gotta at least kill these two guys just to get a chance at fighting the sniper. We have to kill these two guys just to get a chance at it. I need someone to help me here with rescue. Well, Barry's not getting over there, so let's go pick you up and drop you. If you want to do something funny, you could lure the sniper on a fort and train Christina to level 10. If you can lure him, if you can lure the sniper, I suppose, but the problem is doing that safely. My personal favorite trainee. It's so hard giving her a kill. Like, she doesn't even do damage. She does like 2 damage. She does like 2 damage. It's like... It's... like, people give me a lot of flack for Ganondorf doing the CMU. Ganondorf didn't need to do any... he needed to do 1 damage, and he gets a level up for Chip. He needs to do 1 damage to get Chip. And he gets like a level up out of that as a trainee. Well, that's a lot easier than what you're expected to do here. That's much easier. Ganondorf lived, and that's why he was Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Ganondorf he just needs to get a hit in. It doesn't matter how much damage he does. He doesn't need to get a kill or anything. He can just level up. That was the whole point. I kind of stumbled across it by accident, but then I realized it was actually just a really genius idea. It was a really genius idea. It made him fun to use, and it actually made him worth using, because you don't really even have to sacrifice any XP for him, because he just levels off chip damage. So, you know, he's really not that hard to use as a result. I think Haley could do this. If you ever do a Lunatic playthrough, don't even touch the trainees. They're completely non-viable. You have to play even faster on Lunatic because reinforcements are wild for mode. The reinforcements are ridiculous as it is on hard mode. Like, it's a little ridiculous even with this. I think, yeah, Haley's gonna be the one to do it. Paragon either makes units blessed or break the game. There's no in between. Well, see, the Ganondorf doesn't really break the game because the late game is just ridiculous. And his growths are kind of lopsided, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But it definitely makes him able to catch up. It definitely makes him easy to gives him a chance to catch up. This just feels like pre-promote Emblem, to be honest. Silver Bow should do the trick, yeah. That'll do. Ah, jeez. She's gonna take a lot of damage, though. Oh, well, this is just what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, I think this, like Zev was saying, that you just cannot train trainees on Lunatic. I think they just didn't really consider that. They expected you. Oh, she didn't take damage. Okay, that's fine. I think even on hard mode they're pretty useless, and I couldn't reasonably. Yeah, I think it's kind of dumb, honestly. I'm fine with not having the chance to grind, but like, not having the chance to actually train them is just ridiculous. Hey, Noreen guy. Yeah, like the trainers are just. I'm sure they can be good, but it's hard to get them there because there's just no opportunity to train them. Like when your main guys are struggling, you're not going to be using a trainee to help you out because they're just not going to do the damage you need. And don't get me wrong, the pre-promotes are great in this game, but like, I usually don't like using pre-promotes because they're just not that fun, because you don't really train them up. If Christina came on Chapter 3, I would have used her. Yeah. Yeah, she'd probably have actually been somewhat decent in like Chapter 3 or something. Although Chapter 3 is a terrible chapter for any new weak unit to join. Pre-promotes are cracked in AS, almost all of them are great. Apparently it's 2 of them each run except for first run. I'll suggest you save state and attack with Samuel using the rest of them. Oh. You have to see that crit at least once. One of these days I'll try it. I'll keep that in mind. You can just train the trainee on this map. I did it on hard, but this is... No, this is hard. This is hard mode. But I don't know if I'm really going to use Christina, to be honest. I don't really know if I'm going to use her, because I don't really want another paladin, honestly. At least not like her. Maybe if you get like an axe cap or something. I don't know when you get an axe cap, but an axe cap would be fun. But I mean, like, Fred is an amazing cav. Look at these stats. 14 strength, speed, and defense. That's solid. If anything, I was probably gonna train Elmer, or maybe the axe training when I get that. I don't know when you get it. You can train her, but she's useless on the next 2 maps. She gets swords, axes, lances, and magics. I know she gets some good stuff, but like, it's just like she does like 3 damage and doesn't double. Like, that's near impossible to train. These sword armors don't really scare me. Those sword armors by themselves don't really scare me. Those are not very intimidating. As long as the... Actually, no. Most... Oh, God. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. You know, Haley might be my favorite pre-promote so far. I mean, like I've said, I never think GBA snipers are that good, and then she's like one of my favorite units right now. Okay, that level kind of sucked, but you don't have to go all the way up to. Yeah, you just have to touch the left wall. Oh boy, here they come. At a certain point, I actually do kind of wish instead of these, the reinforcement placement on this map is absolutely jerkish. Like, yeah, you say there's no ambush spawns, but with how far in they go, they might as well be ambush spawns. Like, they might as well be. These characters spawn at the back of the map. They murder you. Oh, I think they do spawn later on this map. See, the way I usually play Fire Emblem is I like to wipe all the enemies out. I usually like to wipe the entire map clean, but you just can't do that. Put Christina on a hill with a void buff. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's use a Killer Lance, maybe? Like, we can try Killer Lance. No, we want to get the village. Yesterday I was playing Chapter 6 on Lunatic, and I put Coulter near, like, the southeastern chest, and these two spiders just spawned right to block him off from everyone else. Like, it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, they literally just there. Yeah, they're literally just there to troll you. They're those sorts of reinforcements. They're those types of reinforcements. You know what I mean. Those reinforcements. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's kind of hard to even train your own units because you just don't get a chance to. You just don't get a chance to train them. You never really get the proper chance to do that. The fun reinforcements. Yeah, they're fun reinforcements if you're the guy who programmed them in. They're not fun if you're the one that has to fight them. If you know, you know. Yeah, exactly. If you know, you know. Yeah, like I'm sure the dev team was like laughing their heads off when they put these in. I'm sure they were. I don't doubt it. But like, it's different when you're fighting them. Then you're just like, oh crap. This sucks. Let's have Haley clear the way. Well, you get the best cab in the game next map, bar none. Well, I'm interested to see that. Yeah, I prefer Haley over Kurt, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought I'd see the day I'd prefer to use a sniper over a nomad, but this ROM is this ROM hack is actually making me think that. Like I said, I never thought I'd hear the day that I was uttering those words. I'd rather use a sniper over the. I'm not saying that Kurt's bad by any means, but like, why Fred is already in the army? Yeah, Fred's the best cav in the game. You can't beat Fred. Look, he just dodged a weapon triangle attack. Bad rolls on Kurt? Yeah, he got some really bad rolls. I do like his, the way he works, but like, he did not get good levels. He did not get good levels. Fred is, yeah, he's unironically good. He's not ironically good, he's unironically good. See if we can get a crit. Glacies? Okay, double Glacies, that works. Double Glacies works. I like Shay. She's good. Yeah, I think if there's something that Andaron Saga took out, it's you can. Are you supporting Shay? Yeah. Good, actually, thanks for reminding me of that, because I need to actually remember to support them. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I nearly forgot. I actually forgot about that. But yeah, like, the thing is, It's fun to train up bad units, but in this ROM hack, it's like legit just impossible to train up bad units. Like this, just, you don't. The game doesn't let you have time to abuse things. Wait, crap! My controller. Dang it! Well, I'll have to do the rest of this map without my controller. My controller is disconnected, so I'll just have to use the keyboard, the crappy keyboard control. Who do I want to give the kill? Oh, right, you can get the Beast Aboard next chapter? Well, that's great. That is great. So I can bench Shum after that. Look at this. Buried is one of my best units. She's not even that, frail at this point. She's just flat amazing. She just one-shot, like, she can one-round Falco Knights. Okay, I was hoping for strength or speed, but you know what? Defense is not bad. Yeah, she's actually got pretty decent defense, I'd say. What is her defense growth? I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's actually that good, is it? What's the button you gotta select? I don't even remember what select is on the keyboard. Whatever, we'll check it later. In case of not being able to stab stationary armor with the trick. Totally impossible. You could do that, but it wouldn't even give her that much experience. You like, yeah, you could do that. I agree. I could have done that. But here's the thing: you would get like 20 EXP. And the thing is, these reinforcements are gonna charge me down, and there's a squad that spawns in a few turns, like on turn 13 or something. What turn are we even on? I don't remember. Yeah, it's like on turn 13 or something. There's like a death squad that spawns, so you don't get a chance to really train her up. You don't really get a chance. You can maybe get like 1 level on her, but that's not enough. You get like 1. Yeah, no, I turn 12 death squad. It's only on Lunatic, really? It's only Lunatic. Only Lunatic. Maybe we can go set up a kill? I don't know. Or just get a kill on something. Okay. There aren't death reinforcements on hard. Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's go dance for you. Just keep stabbing till he dies, like 4 levels. I don't really plan on using her though. I don't plan on using her. I honestly don't plan on using her. If I were gonna use her, then sure, I'd do that, but yeah, I don't know. Good level? Good level. It's nearly capped speed, wow. Nearly capped speed. Oh, we can go grab this village, nice. Castle. Blasphemy? What do you mean? Oh, not using... This game is really punishing to trainees. Like, it's just... It doesn't give you enough time, I think. Master Seal. What even... So what are her promotions? You got Cav, you got Armor. Is there anything else, or is that it? If it's just Cav or Armor... I was considering making her an Armor, but like her defense growth sucks. Really punishing to new players too. It's absurdly... Soldier might be fun. Soldier might be fun, maybe. But, eh. She can become a Lance Hero. Oh, that's a promotion of or a halberdier. See, that sounds kind of fun. That sounds kind of fun, but nah. General, Paladin, Hero, Halberdier, or T2 for T. Oh, okay, for T2. How many tiers of promotion are there? I've heard there's actually multiple tiers. Like, it's not just like 1 or 2. It's there's like I've heard there's multiple tiers, which I'm actually kind of hyped for. That sounds pretty cool. I like tier promotions. So we need to have a secret tier 3. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. That's cool. I like stuff like that. Paladin's her best. Alright. Yeah, I won't be using her. I feel like the problem, though, with this design is I feel like if you really want to do the fun experimenting, you have to do it on, like, normal or maybe hard. Which I don't like. Like, there's other games you can do funny experimenting things on Lunatic. Like, you can do funny memes things on the hardest difficulty. I like doing that. Because it's like, beating this is a very dramatic, hard game, just doing stupid things. I always think it's funny when you can do stuff like that. I'm just gonna try to dart off and clear this map as fast as possible. You have to use the armor knight you get in this game if I ever get to her. God, you just don't get an armor knight in this game. She's generally one of the best units in AS, has resolve and 5 move, and gets 6 move. 5 move? That's great. If only the trainees could learn a thing from that. Yeah, I do want to use an armor. I could use tanky units on my squad. I could certainly use tanky units, that's for sure. I don't really have tanky units in my squad. You'd think Jocko would be one, but like he just kind of sucks. You'd think Jocko would be a tank because he's a soldier. Well, okay, soldiers aren't usually tanks. It's one of the best. Don't know why. Don't like dislikes it though. I don't know. He's got some questionable taste sometimes. Jugga's only tanky with bod. Yeah, true. 2 chapters later. Oh, I can't wait. I want a defensive unit. I could really use a defensive unit. I shouldn't have done that, should I? I should not have done that. No, actually, it's just the Cavs I gotta watch out for. It's just the Cavs. It's just the Cavs. 21. Getting that armor is tricky. Of course, they gotta make it even harder. 30. Yeah, we gotta get him out of there. Or kill one of the Cavs. We could certainly kill one of the Cavs. Not quite enough. We could just rescue him, I suppose. It's anti... Yeah, that's not good. This is just a bad spot to be in. I just want to get off this stupid map, finally. Wish my dancer wasn't way over, or my bard wasn't way over here. That would be nice. Yeah, we need to get you out. Just move you down here, I guess. More longer maps will come sooner. Will come soon. Just be ready. Oh, lovely. Yeah, this is just wearing me down, man. These maps really weigh you down. I mean, this map already took me long enough. It took me like 4 hours to beat. And even then, I didn't really play it that well. Lance River what? Lance River what? You know, despite getting like no speed level ups, this guy still doubles like almost everything. That's because they always use such heavy weaponry that it just kind of screws them over. Do we just murder this squad? I guess we do. We got 5 units... 6 units that could probably just murder them, so... Why not? Why the heck not? Might as well. Yeah, I think part of this part of the design of this game just wants you to just bench most of your guys in place of the pre-promotes, because like that's what it feels like. It just feels like just bench your guys in place of pre-promotes, and that's it. That's what it feels like half the time. I'm enjoying my time with this hack. I'm on the chapter after the next one. Oh, yeah. I mean, what difficulty are you playing? Because it's kind of wearing me down. You know, let's do a summon. Let's do a summon. We can go do a summon. Just on normal? Yeah, that may be why. Because I don't know what normal's like, but even on hard, it gets kind of nasty with some of the stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know if I'd call it hard, but it's just a lot of just like BS. It's just a lot of BS. No, I will stick with him. I originally started with Lunatic. It's just, jeez. Well, next time we should be able to beat this map, finally. What's the difficulty? Well, probably. I mean, like... There's such thing as good difficulty, and then there's just like just BS, and that's unfortunately what this ends up being all of the times. Like, what I mean by good difficulty is like Conquest or something, like Conquest, like Fate's Conquest, which is just like it. Like when I play Fate's Conquest, I don't feel like, wow, that just sucks. Must be designed assuming this isn't your first FE. Oh yeah, it's definitely not designed according. It isn't designed around that. It expects that you've played a lot of Fire Emblems, but even for Fire Emblem veterans, like it's still very, very hard because of just the way it's designed. Jaka might be in trouble. But I think Fred would not. I think Fred would be fine. Fred would probably be fine. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't worry about Fred. Fred's gonna be fine. Fred's gonna have no trouble. Now compare this with Crappa Jack. Never mind. He's actually not that bad. That will be fine, I think. If we don't take much from Steel Blades, we should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. What level was your jacket? He's level 16. He's level 16. We'll do this. Does the Paladin move? I think the Paladin does move. We should be fine, I think. Oh yeah, that's weak. The story lock promo. I do want to give him to level 20 though. I do want to give him to level 20 and then I'll set it out. It wouldn't. Yeah, because he's story locked. I guess we can put Lilynette here, I suppose, just for the reduced damage. Let's do this. I'm surprised Junk is taking this as well. I'm surprised he is. Okay, the soldier. Why no halberdier? Yeah. I would like a halberdier. But I'm not training. I'm not gonna train Christina. That's just. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Though I've heard Runzo say that like the second half of the game is a lot better. I've heard Runzo say the second half is a lot better, but he just did not like almost any map on the first half. So I wonder if maybe like the second half of the game is just a lot more. I don't know what the right word is. Like just a lot less stressful, at least on hard mode. Because he's talking about hard mode. He said Lunatic's just Lunatic's just awful. I could try giving this guy a kill. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I suppose it's worth a shot. Can you not, like, why do you have to be like this? Game, why you gotta be like this? Why can't you just let him double something? Okay, this, we can feed him a kill. We can feed the man a kill. I'm using the Viking Axe Bros and they're very solid. I guess cousins. I guess they're Viking Axe cousins, huh? Oh, that's actually a pretty good level. I like that. Good. He's still got no speed. Wait, did he? Did he get speed? I don't know. Finally, the music's playing. Lunatic leaves no room for fun at all. Barely any on hard. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that sort of design. Where this is just like no fun allowed. Yeah. It's part of the reason I don't like Engage. Because it just feels like no fun allowed. The Fire Emblem game. Early maps require a lot of micromanagement. It's fun if the enemies can be one-rounded most of the time. Yeah, I agree. I think it's fine. Chapter 1 was kind of stressful. Chapter 1 was one of the easier ones, but yeah, you could still screw yourself over there. You could still screw yourself over there, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. Who do I want to train? Most of my unpromoted guys are back here. Buried is close to promoting. Buried is quite close to promoting. I might give the kill to Shay if possible. Shay is quite good. Shay is quite good. With just the right setup, I could probably kill Shay. She's not exactly like a lot of other not sword masters. She's not like, I guess, a lot of other Peg Knights that start out like really weak and just have a really hard time getting kills. Like, as opposed to like Tana and FE8, she does kind of have a hard start, but like, she doesn't have using the Wyvern. Probably not. Not Jaheira. I'm probably not, because my Jaheira just got kind of crap levels. She just got kind of crap levels, I'm afraid. Some of the big bosses on hard to be absurd. They probably are. They probably are. Okay, she really likes loving defense for a Peg Knight. For a Peg Knight, she loves her defense stat. She really likes her defense stat for a Pegasus Knight, which I guess is nice. Well, yeah, because you didn't do anything. Yeah, you're in one piece because you didn't do anything. She's 14? What? Yeah, who let the 14-year-old on the battlefield? Who knows? Most of Jaka supports are females. That's an interesting thing. I don't really look at it as supports, but that's you know, if anything, it'd be more befitting if it was Bodymon. But I guess it kind of fits them both, doesn't it? Next chapter elects promoted flyers. Probably a good idea to unbench and promote her, considering you like 20. Like overcomes his racism through the power of supporting women. Unfortunate. Yeah, I might unbench her. It really depends on how many units it lets me deploy. If it actually lets me deploy a decent amount of units, yeah, I'll probably put her. For normal, and I'm training Christina because I kind of insta-bench the other recruits. Fair enough. I think you could actually train the recruits in that. Not the Viking recruit, he is unusable. Really? That's kind of sad. Because that was actually the one that I wanted to use, probably. See why Mangs wanted to use this archer? She's literally just Louise in a cool hat. She's also just a good unit. She's also just like a very solid unit. Of course, I'm sure he made sure that she was gonna be a very solid unit because she's a blonde archer lady. so of course Mangs was gonna make her good. Wait, he's actually just her... I thought he was her grandfather. Huh. But I guess that's nice. He never actually died. I wasn't paying attention. No, she's clearly said father, so I'd assume that... I would assume that means that he is her father. Plus, she's referring to him as father. Oh, we got a Gaiden. You know what, guys? We can do the Gaiden tonight, and then tomorrow we can do chapter 10. I guess we just do one chapter a day, which is a really slow pace, but I guess that's just what we gotta do. His growths are one-sided. I'm kind of curious to see what this axe training is like. I'm sure he probably does more damage, though. He probably has an easier time doing damage. Well, he might not necessarily hit things. Some people age better than others, you know. Yeah, I guess this guy didn't age too well. Because he looks like a grandfather. Well, what's this? Oh, her father's still alive? Oh, wasn't her... Wait, I thought her... Or is this like a flashback? She deals a crap ton of damage. She sounds fun. I want to use an axe training. This is... Oh, okay, it's a flashback. Okay, I see. I was like, wait, I thought her father's dead. To be fair though, if two of my sons tried to kill me and I had to fake my death and spend years in hiding in the mountains, only to be occasionally be harassed by wyvern knights, I'd age poorly too. Fair enough, fair enough, yeah. I don't blame you. I also don't blame his wyvern racism, because I freaking hate those things. Those things are the most annoying enemies ever. You just crit him. Theo will remember this. Theo will remember this. A few hours later. She's gonna be wearing a suit and tie. Aha! Get married! Objective. The objective is getting married. My favorite objective in Fire Emblem, get married. Make a save state before you choose who to be your priest for the... Oh, wow. Okay, remind me of that whenever I finish talking to people. Please remind me of that. Yeah. Oh, it's the best character in the game again. Elmo! He just calls him Elmo. Elmo will not play. Elmo will not. What? Let's have the centaur. Sounds like you. Yeah, centaur for the priest. My sister needs his tea. Alright, what do they gotta say? I know someone said talk, Bjarki. We'll be talking to him next. Holy crap, it's Kanji from Persona 4. Red flag. Men chops wood, men carves wood, men gives carving to wife, woman bakes bread, woman gives bread to husband. Simple. Best person playing with dolls is weird, or is it black magic? Couple goes sailing, bring family along. Man throws wife, wife goes to shore. Right, wife good. Man throws wife, wife swims to shore. If wife survives, marriage complete. If not, wife is weak, no marriage. Nah, Goose, that's the exact opposite of simping. He literally he throws his wife into the ocean, and if she survives, then she stays the wife. If not, then that's the exact opposite of simping. That's the exact opposite of simping. He literally just throws his wife into the water. Be contact, yeah. What? That's not a joke. He ate the wife, yeah. You don't throw her, you drown her. That's how you show love. I don't know, throwing is funnier though. That's why Mangs does it all the time. How can wife marry if can't swim? If she can't swim? I guess they only accept swimmers. I guess they only take swimmer wives. He only marries swimmers. Dumb bro, and stop yapping. What? This guy? No, never mind. The anti-simp is this guy. What the heck? This guy just killed his wife. Absolutely repugnant. Behold Mang's Civic Hedge. Boogie is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That's why Mangs doesn't do guidance on stream. Because he doesn't want his self-insert to be... Because he doesn't want his self-insert to be revealed. This X is rated E for everyone. Oh, she actually does have a different sprite now. She actually is dressed for this. Would you say on the opposite effect as Fred for me? What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. Every time I talk to Fred, I like him more. Yeah, Fred's great. Now, Buggy's good if you want like a troll character. They're both sort of troll characters. Every time I talk to Boogie, I like him less. Oh god. Oh, his portrait's officially changed, I think. It wasn't just that one thing. I prefer this, honestly. He's got some mustache strip. Why are you cursing your little brother with a horoscope woman? Yeah, that's not really a blessing. That's more of a curse. Curse from COVID, so no more mask. Yeah, you're no longer COVID ended. That's weird. I've actually heard. I've usually heard like more men say that they prefer to have son because the reason is for marriage. Because the whole idea is like you have to like see your daughter off on their wedding, but you don't see your son off. Like it's just the way it's viewed. It's like you don't really send your son off. You send your daughter off. Like she sort of like leaves you. I mean, it's not really the case in modern times, but in old times, it usually was the case. You just never see your daughter again. She was talking for a wedding day. What are the pews? This is kept somewhere safe, so Bud is sober. Also to keep Boogie sober, because that guy's gonna go murder like half the camp if he's drunk. I like her personality. I like her personality. What chapter did you just finish? I just finished chapter 9. I just finished chapter 9. Given the time, I need to switch my internet over. So, you guys probably know the drill at this point. It'll be like a minute or two. I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Don't leave. The stream will potentially crash. But I'm not finished. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna go look at the chapter 10 intro. So you're getting made in chapter 9X? I guess so. I guess so. But yeah, just give me a sec. I'm gonna go connect so my internet just randomly crash. But like I said, stream will crash for like a minute or two if you're new here. If you're from the last few days, you already know this. You already know the drill. So yeah, don't go anywhere. I'll be back within like a minute or two. Stream will look like it's gonna crash. It'll just crash. Right? It'll just drop a bunch of frames. A lot of things happen over the place at one time. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff in the story. Okay. I'll see you guys in like a minute or two. Hold on. Hello everyone and welcome back. I think we're good. We should be good now. I'm fairly certain it's in the green, so I should be back. If you guys can see me and stream's working, just say something, just like say back or it's working. Something. It doesn't have to be much. Just okay. Thanks, Chillstone. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that. Just so I know that I'm. Wait, hold on. I need to get my... Okay, there we go. Let's talk to Elmer. It's working, thanks. Good. Just wanted to make sure so I don't skip anything. It's working, but it's a little lower res. It probably will be. It probably is going to be a little bit worse, but it's... I mean, it's a GBA Fire Emblem game, like, it's not something you look at for, like, the perfect res. Unless it's, like, too hard to actually see the words or something, then I could see that might be an issue if you can't read the words or something. That's fine, okay, cool. I was gonna say, if you guys can't, like, if the resolution's so bad you can't read it, I can go read it out loud. Yeah, this is a weird way of using clones. I haven't gotten far into the game yet, but I want to punt this child. He's kind of annoying. And he's got a really ugly design. Like, he's supposed to be like this little nerdy kid, but like, they really could have given him a better design. Literal nerd emoji. He really is. He really is literal nerd emoji. I should have looked more skinnier, not fat. Yeah, most mages are usually like these. In fact, almost all of them, except for like Oliver, are actually like these little skinny twig mages. That's weird on so many levels. So it looks like an idol, and she's 17, I think. Elmer looks like a fat Harry Potter Halloween costume. It still at least kind of fits what you'd expect a mage to look like. She kind of at least looks like a mage. Like, you show me this, you don't tell me anything about her, I'm thinking, just looking at her robes, I'm thinking, because she looks like Lind. She looks like Lind from Arcanea. Like, she looks like the spitting image of Lind. Like, I look at her and I'm thinking, she looks like Lind. She's like a really frail nuke mage. That's what I would think upon looking at her. And that's not honestly that far from what actually is the case. They should make a sequel on how to steal overthrow the Light Ruler. I think Meng said he's gonna make a prequel, or at least he intends to at some point. It's like a ship wanting to happen. Estelle and Samuel. Samuel, who's like 50 years older than her. Attack. I can attack the wall. Why can I attack the wall? What happens if I attack the wall? There's gotta be something here. They wouldn't just let you break the wall if there was nothing here. They wouldn't just let you do this if there's nothing there. No? I'm curious, what happens? You said no, but like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, unless there's just some weird oversight. I broke them, okay. There's a wall for fun. Oh, okay, it's just for the heck of it. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of cool if it unlocked something, or maybe like some little Easter egg or something. You're gonna get ambushed during the wedding. Ambush spawns in my wedding? It's more likely than you think. Doesn't do anything. Oh well. It might just be an oversight or something. Estelle is definitely inspired by Lind in design. Estelle means star in Latin, and guess what tome? Yep, starlight. It's just for visual stuff. Shrines are all in the clicking. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. She hasn't been intended in years, so yeah, that's true. You know what? Let's have Ferdinand be the priest. Or just looks like the worst Harry Potter reference I've ever seen. I did laugh and Ferdinand called him Elmo. Yeah, I like how he calls him Elmo. Honestly, he should just be a GBA portrait of Elmo. That'd be amazing. And you imagine just GBA portrait Elmo as a mage? I want that now. That needs to be a thing. Just freaking GBA portrait Elmo. Try to make us use Elmer by giving him the magic missile. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, I guess. If only Morty could officiate the wedding, because he's great like that. Morty is great, yeah, I agree. Who the heck is Madeline? Smear does Sham look like his eyes are going in two different directions? You know, I never actually paid attention to that. Character you get later on, if I'm not wrong. She's a Windlance House retainer. You mean what's her face? Ariel? Yeah, I've actually kind of spoiled myself, and I've seen what she looks like. I'm like, oh god, that's such a terrible. She looks so ugly. Ugliest character in the ROM. Ugliest character in the ROM. Ugliest character in the ROM. Okay, I'm gonna make the save state because you did say that Zev did say that that whoever you choose for the priest does affect the outcome. Ariel uglier than Elmer? If it's the same person I'm thinking, of, then like Elmer is kind of ugly for a joke. This character is just ugly. Like, he's not even a meme character as far as I can tell. Just a really ugly character. Like, Elmer is like that sort of like ugly, like the meme ugly character. Actually, looking at Ariel's design more over days. Other than Advanced War Jet. I've never played Advanced War, so I don't know what that looks like. I don't know who that character looks like. Ariel, a beefy man. Might as well be. Might as well be. We never even see his sister. I mean, maybe we do later in the game. I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both, guys. I'm gonna go reload my save to do the other one. You know what? We gotta do with the funny meme one. Go for yeah. Let's go for. I was gonna do Ferdinand first. Ferd is such a funny meme option. There's a third choice, but you picked the sword. Ah, so I bet you get Zacharias. If you, I bet you it's Zacharias who's the third option. Little ones, behold, the glorious Sir Ferdinand VII is here. Wedding Priest Creamy on Silverblade chapter. Ferdinand VII is here. His own regalia like a Chad. Funniest audio. Hey guys, it's a bit abrupt, but I might just have to end things off here. I apologize for this. We'll resume this. We'll resume this tomorrow. We'll restart here. So I hate to say this, but I might just have to stop here. I apologize for your short notice, but